Walked down the narrow corridor and he entered the main cabin. And sitting there in the dim light were two other men who were dressed like hunters, but who were definitely not hunters. One was Henry Davidson, a senior partner at JP Morgan Company. The other was Paul Warburg, a German banker who was widely considered one of the smartest financial minds in the world at the time. Frank didn't say hello, he didn't shake hands, he nodded, he put a shotgun in the rack and sat down. Now, a few minutes later, the train hissed and lurched forward and it began its long journey south into the night. Now, as the train was moving, a fourth man entered the cabin. This was Senator Nelson Aldrich. Now, at the time, this man was the head of the National Monetary Commission and probably most politically powerful man in the United States Senate. Now, he looked at the other men and he laid down the ground rules for the trip. He told them that for the next week, they were not allowed to use their last names, period. They were only to address each other as Frank, Harry, Paul, and Nelson. And he explained that the servants on this private train car knew who Senator Aldrich was, but they didn't know who the bankers were. And if the servants heard the names, Morgan or Rockefeller or Warburg, they would talk. They would blow the lid off everything. They would tell the press. And if they found out that the most powerful politicians and most powerful bankers in America were sneaking out of New York together in the dead of night, well, the public would probably riot. Now, you have to understand that the atmosphere in 1910, the American public absolutely hated Wall Street. They called it the money trust. They believed that